welcome to another episode of the Verde Valley Experience. I'm your host, Jennifer Cohen. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy summer. Yay. I know it's felt like summer for what, like a month now? I know, but it's actually now it's summer. We're seeing triple digits a lot. Yuck. But hey, that means 4th of July is coming, my favorite holiday. And would you believe there's so much cool stuff going on in the Verde Valley for the 4th of July? We're going to be talking about some of it because we can't talk about all of it. There's too much. We're going to talk about a couple of things today. First thing we're going to talk about is the Sedona Wet Fest. Our first guest today is Baxter. She's the Parks and Recreation Coordinator 2 for the City of Sedona. She's going to tell us all about this really great event they have for kids involving the pool and the area outside and slides and fun and way too much good stuff going on. You want to be involved in that. And by the way, it's free. Isn't that cool? Your kids get to go sliding and swimming and all for free. Neat. Our next guest is going to be Joni Westcott. She's the Community Service Supervisor for the town of Clarkdale. Now, she's here to talk about the Clarkdale Old-Fashioned 4th of July celebration that happens with the kids parade, and there's music and a pancake breakfast, and there's games, and there's all kinds of fun happening. And you know what? Other than the pancake breakfast, ice cream social and things, those are great. Free! Yeah, another free thing to do on the 4th of July. You better start making plans now for carpooling because you're going to need it. Then, this is very exciting. We have a special guest today. His name is Dave Pollock. He's the lead pyrotechnician for the City of Cottonwood's fireworks display. So excited to have Dave on. He's brought examples of fireworks. He's going to tell us about all the ins and outs, debunk some myths, all kinds of cool stuff. I've always wanted to know this, so I'm really excited to have Dave here. He's promised he's not going to blow anything up or start anything on fire while he's in here, so we definitely appreciate that. Then we're going to go on location, courtesy of our friends at Cat and Verde Links. We're going to go to the Cottonwood Rec Center pool. We're going to talk with Bryce, who is the Aquatics Director. Bryce Schauwecker. She's the Aquatics Director there at the Cottonwood Rec Center. Swim lessons are going on. She's going to talk about swim safety, and she's going to talk about movies in the park and dive-in movies. Yep, you can swim and watch a movie. Guess what? It's free. It's all free today. That's what we're talking about. Then we'll finish out our show with wonderful music today by Allison Eckholt. She's bringing along with her a wonderful lady who's playing percussion. Molly is super cool. They're going to play wonderful music for us, really summery, fitting music. You're going to enjoy that. So we got to get started. I have to shut up now. We're going to start with Baxter, Parks and Recreation Coordinator 2 for the City of Sedona. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Happy summer.
Happy summer.
I know. This must be so exciting of an event to put together, the Wet Fest, all the fun things that are involved.
It really is. This is probably one of my favorite events to put together. Like you said, it is our free event for the public. There is tons of water slides, and we just added a new inflatable water slide last week that just came in stock. We have the pool open for the public to swim. We have the water slide going at the pool, and we have a live DJ on site playing some music for us to keep it festive.
Wow, a live DJ too? How fantastic.
Yeah.
Now that's fun. Now, when does the event start? What time of day?
So our event starts from noon, and it runs until 4 p.m. So that gives you time to hit the Clarkdale Parade in the morning. Come join us for your midday activities, and then you can still make the fireworks in the evening.
That's true. You planned that really well.
We did.
Very
good
job, Allie. Because that was exactly my plan.
Yeah.
And it's the middle of the day, you want to cool off.
Yeah.
And you know, stuff like that isn't usually free. You go to a water park.
Right.
Oh my God, how much money are we talking? $100 a person between food and all that stuff. And now here is a perfect afternoon at the Posse Rounds Park.
It'll be at the Sedona Community Pool, which is right up there at West Sedona School.
Excellent, excellent. And a good location there, obviously. And the area around the outside of the pool is where all the inflatable slides are.
Right, all of the inflatable slides will be located in the cul-de-sac right outside of the pool gate, and then the pool gate will be open for swimming inside.
Excellent. How long has this been going on? How many years now?
This is our third Wet Fest. This is our second year with only Wet Fest for our 4th of July activities.
Excellent. Well, it's certainly a good thing to do when we've got Clarkdale doing the parade and Cottonwood doing fireworks. You know, something needs to happen in the middle of the day. That was always like, what do we do now, Ma?
Yeah.
So this is really
wonderful. That was the idea behind the event. We can't compete with the fireworks, and Clarkdale's already got a great thing going with the parade, so we figured pick up that midday activity with the pool that's already up and running.
Smart. Now, how does this event get paid for? It's expensive to rent all these things.
This event is funded by the city. We do have APS as our silver sponsor for this year, but other than that, this is a city-funded event, just here for the public.
Excellent. How nice. Now, do you know approximately how many people attended last year?
We had about 800 people attend throughout the 4 hours of the day.
That's fantastic.
But at no point was it overcrowded or uncomfortable. It's a good flow.
Great. So if parents are thinking of coming, bringing their kids to the Wet Fest, is there an age bracket, like between what and what?
There is no age bracket there. We have water slides for everybody. They're all different sizes, right down to the little guys. And then as far as the swimming pool goes, if you have a non-swimmer, we have life jackets available, and you just need to be within an arm's reach of that kid.
Well, that's super.
Yeah.
Now, can I go and slide down a slide too?
Yes, of course you can.
Just for kids?
Of course you can. No,
Good.
this is for everybody. Like I said, the water slides vary in sizes, so there's some real big ones, but if you're scared, you can go on the little guys too. And the pool slide is always open to adults and kids alike.
Okay. So from your insider perspective, to a person going to go do the Wet Fest, what do you suggest? They bring lots of sunscreen, obviously, a hat. Do we need chairs, things like that?
Bring lots of sunscreen, definitely bring a hat, bring your swimsuit. You can bring chairs. We do have pool deck chairs available, and we have the artificial turf on the pool deck you can sit on as well. There is shade available on the pool deck and out front of the pool area. You may want additional shade. And bring yourself some money. Sedona Shaved Ice will be set up selling hot dog lunch and shaved ice.
Good, in case you get hungry.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Now, what else do you have going for the city of Sedona during the summertime?
In addition to Wet Fest taking place, we move straight into British Soccer Camp. That'll be held the 9th through the 13th. That's for ages 3 to 16. Following that, Arizona Science Center is coming up to do summer camp for us, and that's grades 1 through 12. That'll be July 16th through the 20th. And then we head into August. Right in the beginning of August, we're doing our Family Foot Rodeo, and this will be our 2nd year for that event.
That sounded like a lot of fun last year.
It was a lot of fun.
Is that a free event as well?
That's a free event. It sure is. That one celebrates the history of the posse grounds. We've got bounce harris barrel racing, mechanical bull riding, dummy roping, cowboy shootouts, live music, and barbecue.
Wow.
It's a fun evening.
That's a great evening.
It's a really fun Friday night.
Very good, and that's happening in August.
That's happening in August, and that will be at Posse Grounds Park, like I said, celebrating the history of the Posse Grounds.
Excellent.
So it's the original rodeo grounds.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
And as summer is going on at the pool, there are swim lessons that are happening there.
There are continuous swim lessons. There are 2-week sessions, and registration is the week before each session begins.
Okay, very good, very good. And those are very reasonable
They
as
are.
far as swim lessons go.
They are.
And it's something super important at summer. Really have to teach your kid to swim.
Yes.
Or have someone else teach your kid to swim.
Right.
Really, that's preferable.
Right, right. Let's practice safety this summer in the pool.
Yeah, and number one thing is learning how to swim.
Yes.
So,
For
but
sure.
all these wonderful things happening. You must be so busy.
We are. We are. It's a really, really busy time for Parks and Recreation as summer hits. We move into Missoula Children's Theater next week. We're finishing up our summer cinema series at the park on Wednesday evenings. Tomorrow night will be our last concert at the pavilion, and then we're actually having both of those again in the fall. So you've got opportunity, even though they're over next week, we've got them again happening starting in September.
In September. So tell us a little bit about how that's going to work.
So in September, on Friday evenings, they will have movies in the park. And then the concert series isn't quite finalized yet, but throughout the fall, we will be funding Red Dirt concerts at the Posse Grounds Pavilion.
And that is the most amazing
It's
facility.
beautiful.
Wow.
It is beautiful.
I've been to a few concerts there. You know, people talk about Red Rocks in Colorado. Red Rocks got nothing
Yeah,
on that pavilion.
right,
Masterpiece.
right.
Absolutely. Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the
It
concerts
should
to
be a
start
good
back
time.
up.
It should be a
Excellent.
good time with the beautiful weather.
Do you have anybody booked yet?
They don't have anyone booked quite yet.
Okay. There
Not
you
in
go.
charge of
Hey, you
that.
musicians.
Yeah.
You're not in charge of that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't be in charge of everything.
No, just the big ones.
How long have you been the coordinator?
I've been the recreation coordinator for 4 years now, but I've been
right.
with the city for 8.
Nice. Very nice. You enjoy your job.
I do.
That's great.
I really
What do you do in the
do.
winter?
In the wintertime, we go into the fall with Pumpkin Splash, so that's our big fall event. That happens in October 21st. We do our pumpkin patch in the pool. We move from Pumpkin Splash into Breakfast with Santa.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the first Saturday of December. That's another free event. And then we will also be doing the Holiday Central event with the Chamber this winter again up on the Red Rocks.
Excellent, excellent. Always something going on.
Always.
Always something going on with the City of Sedona. If we go to sedonaaz.gov, we're going to find information on all the events.
Yes, sedonaaz.gov/parks will take you directly to our Parks and Rec page. You can always call the office to register.
Excellent. Great. Thank you, Allie.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate you being here. Looking forward to the 4th of July Wet Fest that's going to be happening from noon to 4 at the Sedona Community Pool on Posse Grounds Road. Check it out. It's free. Did we mention this? It's free. It's amazing. Allie Baxter, Parks and Recreation Coordinator 2 for the City of Sedona. We'll be right back with more of the Verde Valley Experience, so don't go away.
Fabulous views and unmatched quality with efficiency in mind. Just announced, C&B Construction is the only contractor ever to win the EPA's coveted Indoor Air Plus Leaders Award 4 years in a row. These Energy Star certified homes provide unparalleled energy efficiency, comfort, durability, and indoor air quality. C&B Construction is currently building at Gray Fox Ridge and Crossroads at Mingus. C&B Construction, locally respected and nationally recognized.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at Gettle'sHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettle's.
Building a home, remodeling, or need furniture for the holidays? Time to order is now. Amish Home Decor offers furniture for every room in your home in many different woods, stains, and styles. We even offer patio furniture and mattresses. If you don't see what you're looking for on the showroom floor, just ask. We buy from 100 different Amish families located at the corner of Glassford Hill and Highway 69 in Prescott Valley. Amish Home Decor is the place to buy tomorrow's antiques.
And welcome back to the Verde Valley Experience. We're now here with Joni Westcott, who is the Community Service Supervisor for the town of Clarkdale. We're going to talk about the Clarkdale Old-Fashioned 4th of July celebration.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things all year. Oh my gosh, way too much fun. I've gone every single year since I moved to Arizona, 8 years now. I've gone. And it's so great every year. Nothing warms your heart more than all these little kids running around with snow cone stained faces, wearing red, white, and blue, the Cottonwood Community Band. It's great fun. So
it is great fun.
What's going on this year?
Same as always. We don't want to change anything up.
It works. Why?
I know. But the most exciting thing is that we're also doing our grand opening for the park, for a park that's been under remediation, has been not available to the public for quite some time now. It looks beautiful. We have the grasses in. It's amazing. The fence will come down on July 3rd, and we'll be setting up the tents and stuff for 4th of July. So it's in essence our grand opening for the park.
What an amazing, perfect timing.
Yeah,
that's perfect
really good.
Timing.
Really great.
A brand new park for the 4th of July celebration.
And then we have the parade, as always, the pancake breakfast, starting with our fire department and police department are putting on the pancake breakfast, and the prices are the same on that, $4 for children and $5 for adults. We have a wealth of volunteers that help us put on this event that we couldn't do without, which is really fantastic. And so then we have the parade at 8 o'clock. People can go up to the school and register for the parade and put their kids in the parade. It is a children's parade, so we don't allow any vehicles or commercial type advertising during that parade, which is, it's always been that way, and it works out really well for us.
It's wonderful to see all the little kids on their scooters or their skateboards or walking or in their strollers or in wagons being pulled by mom, because certain ages they got to have mom with them. But in general, if the kids are going to walk by themselves, they have to be under the age of 16?
They have to be over the age of 5.
Over the age of 5 and under the age of something like that?
16.
16, I think.
Yeah,
so it
like
truly is a kids parade. That's why it's called the Clarkdale Kids Parade.
Right.
And then, of course, dogs. There are dogs.
There are dogs.
You can do that. That's kind of nice.
You can do
walking the dog.
dogs.
But no hoofed animals.
No hoofed animals.
Or any sort of other animals.
And we do have people try, but we have to kindly tell them that we can't do that.
I've seen dogs as big as horses in that parade.
There are some big ones for
and
sure.
painted.
Yeah.
So,
and I think my niece is bringing her chicken this year. So
chicken? Oh my God.
Her pet chicken.
The 4th of
Kramer.
July chicken. Kramer? Oh my gosh. You've got to go just to see Kramer
I
the
know.
pet chicken.
I know. I think he's going to be on a
see
leash. And
Kramer the
it's
pet
hilarious.
chicken on a leash. Only in the Verde Valley you're going to see this. I can see this like covering YouTube. It's going to get so many views. That's fantastic. I love the ingenuity of the children. And there's prizes for several things. Gosh, best family float, best single float.
Best pet, best bike, best float. Yeah, there's a wealth of choices for prizes, and we have judges that look it all over and look all the kids over and make sure.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah,
absolutely. And the kids get a little award, and it's
they
just
get money.
And
there actually is money.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's free to enter.
It's free to enter. Yes. In
And
fact, the whole event is
pre-register.
free with exception of food and and the Clarkdale Jerome School will be there again with their games and snow cones, and then we have a hot dog vendor, and the Lions Club will be there with soda and chips, and so we have a lot of things going on. It's going to be great.
It's always a good time. Lots of music, games, and fun to be had. Now the festivities start at 7 with the raising of the colors. Of course, it's 4th of July. Right. We have to have the raising of the colors. Yeah. And then pancake breakfast. So you don't have to eat before you go, which is great, because feeding the kids before you go out anywhere, is but they can have pancakes. And that benefits the fire department, is that correct?
Yes, fire and police.
The fire and police. So you can have pancakes with the firemen and the policemen.
Yeah.
And that's super. So 4 for kids, 5 for adults, for a plate of pancakes. That's great.
Right. And the Clarkdale Historical Society Museum will be there with the ice cream social.
Yes.
So I think they're there early enough that people can actually get ice cream on their pancakes, if anybody's into that.
The ice cream social starts at 7:30.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a holiday where you get to have ice cream for breakfast?
Right.
An ice cream social at 7:30 in the morning? What kids?
And then snow
absolute
cones
dreams.
for dessert.
And snow cones. And yes, I like this.
Yeah.
Later on, I always say, "Oh, did you enjoy your raspberry snow cone?" They go, "How'd you know?" Their whole face is like blue. Which is great fun. It's great. So 7:30 the ice cream social, then 8 the children's games start.
Right.
And you say that's the kids from the Clarkdale Jerome School putting that on. The
staff and administration.
How fun.
Kid volunteers. So it's all for kids, just games. It's really fun for them, and then they can go up to get ready for the parade, and then come and hang out in the park. We do the prize announcements at 10:30.
Yes.
So
parade starts at 9, and the parade starts up at the school, and they march down Main Street there.
All down Main Street.
All the way to the park, and
past
then a little
the
bit
park
past.
and around.
Yeah, for sure. What time, if you're going to be in the parade, what time? The parade starts at 9, so they need to check in about 8:30, correct?
8:30, 8:15, I think we start registration up there.
Registration. You need to sign the forms. The parents you got to go with. Kids get a number. It's really cute. And then they march down, and then they're done. And during this time, before the parade, there's free rides in the fire truck.
Right.
Which, way too much fun.
Throughout the whole event, we do that.
And that's just super. Whoever's driving and ringing the bell, and all the little kids beaming in the back of the fire truck.
That's very
that's
popular.
Just a scream. And then after the parade, the Cottonwood Community Band is going to play.
Right.
They always do a wonderful job. It's so nice to hear them coming
every
out of the
year. They
gazebo.
come. They're so awesome to work with.
And tons of them too. There's tons of them packed in there.
Yeah.
They play wonderful music. Then the awards, and then you know what? By 11 o'clock, you're good.
We're done.
Now you can go have a rest.
That's right.
Take a minute and then head over to the Sedona Wet Fest. See, we've got everybody's day
and
planned
that's
out. First they hit the Wet Fest, then first they hit you at the
first,
parade, the
then the
pancake
Wet
breakfast,
Fest.
so you can eat pancake
They go
breakfast.
cool down over there.
Then cool down and eat some hot dog lunch, and then you go to the fireworks at the end.
Yeah.
Super day.
Yeah.
Gosh, how long have you been involved in this now, Joni?
I have been this will be my 5th year.
Okay.
So.
Excellent. How long has the parade been running?
Over 40 years.
40 years.
I had that down last year. I forgot to check it again this year, but it is over 40 years. I think we're 42 maybe.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We might have some people running around and say, I was 2-year-old in that parade. Now my kid's in the parade.
Yeah.
I bet you there's a few
Well, my
of
husband
those.
was in that parade as little guy. So yeah.
Oh, too cute.
Yeah.
Too cute.
And then our kids, it's a generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
good.
my gosh.
Yeah.
And what kid doesn't want to be in a parade?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Very few.
They love it.
Absolutely. Yep. My daughter's been in it a number of times. Now we've recruited a few other people. We've got a decorating committee. We're really doing it this year.
Some people take it very seriously.
Yeah. First year she just walked, like, fell in with another group. Then she had her decorated scooter. This year, we're having a float.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's super.
Really
we really enjoy it. Thank you for putting it on.
And especially again, because our park has been, nobody's been able to be in that park for such a long time. So we've actually had to move our concerts. I wanted to mention that our concerts in the park had been moved to our new view deck behind the clubhouse, and that has been fantastic. A great venue.
Yes.
We have we can put 1,000 people or more out on that deck, and it's a beautiful view of Sycamore and the Red Rocks, and it's been a great backup for us for our concerts. So our June 23rd concert was on the schedule. We had to postpone that due to the grass issue.
Sure.
And so they'll be now on September 29th.
Okay.
And that was with Cattywampus and Friends.
Yes.
So they'll be there still in September.
Okay. Awesome.
And we were really glad they were able to work with us on that. And then July 7th, even though we're opening the park back up for 4th of July, on July 7th we're going to have Trotter's Wake will also be on the back view deck behind the clubhouse. And that is just to give our grass, because we know it's going to get a lot of traffic on the 4th of July, and we want to give it a little more time to recover.
Great.
And then we'll actually have our very first concert in the park for this season on July 21st.
July 21st,
So, yeah.
the park christening of the concert. Excellent.
Yes.
If we want to see this, if we want to get our hands on some information, we go to the website, right?
Yes.
Clarkdale's website.
Yes, and we have a
can see it
beautiful
all there.
new website to
Oh
boot.
my God. So
We
you've
have so
got to
much
check
stuff
that
going
out.
on.
Clarkdale.az.gov.
Yes.
Check that out. So
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so you know when it is. It's the 4th of July. It's the Kids Parade in Clarkdale. Make sure you get there. Joni Westcott, Community Service Supervisor for the town of Clarkdale. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, so don't go away.
Paul Stanley here with Stanley Steel Structures. We offer shade structures that provide style, value, and performance. Our Equinox louvered roof opens and closes to give you the ultimate patio experience. We also offer Alumawood shade covers that looks like wood but lasts like steel and never needs painting or maintenance. Visit us at StanleySteelStructures.com. Contact us today and be covered tomorrow. Stanley Steel Structures. Let us add some space to your place.
Nothing personalizes a home like paint, and JPS Paint Center is your paint pro. Featuring durable interior and exterior paints from Benjamin Moore. JPS Paint Center can help you find the perfect shade, and they're experts in color matching for any project, including their selection of automotive paints from standard to extravagant. JPS Paint Center. Find the perfect paint and all your paint supplies too on Main Street in Cottonwood.
Northern Arizona Mortgage Corporation is your local choice for personalized home loans, and they've been doing it since 1986. They help home buyers obtain FHA, VA, USDA guaranteed rural housing, and conventional loans. From start to finish, they offer a safe in-person application process with licensed loan originators. Contact Shelley White Collier at northernArizonaMortgage.com or call 634-4251. Visit their office, located at 707 East Dominguez, Suite 601, Cottonwood.
And welcome back to the Verde Valley Experience. We are now here with Dave Pollock, who is the lead pyrotechnician for the City of Cottonwood's fireworks extravaganza. I know you've seen it. It's the most amazing thing. Dave, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
What a neat thing.
It is fun.
I'm so excited to have you on the show. You've brought a prop. I love when people bring props. Now, this is a serious, sit down. This is debunking of a myth here. You're not going to believe this. Dave, what is this thing?
That is a 12-inch aerial shell.
This is a firework shell.
Yes.
It's round.
Yep. Not a canister, not a rocket.
Mm-hmm. It looks a bit like a paper mache cannonball with a weight on the bottom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The weight at the bottom is the gunpowder that ignites and lifts the shell out of the gun. Mm-hmm. And then it rises. There's a time delayed fuse inside, and when it reaches a certain height, it breaks, and then you see the firework.
That's too cool. Oh, it's heavier than I expected. Wow. So this thing, it's big. It's kind of big, you know. It's a pretty
Like a
big
basketball.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like a basketball, and it's heavy. So you put this in a cannon.
In a mortar tube.
Mortar tube.
And then the fuse hangs out of the mortar.
This thing is the fuse.
And the fuse burns at about 60 feet per second. So when you light it, it goes very fast.
Well, yeah, I bet. Okay. And so the fuse is going while it's sitting inside the mortar tube. The fuse is going. Okay. So the fuse gets up in there, and then what happens?
Then it ignites the chunks of gunpowder at the bottom, which lifts the shell, pushes the shell
Shoots it
out of the mortar.
Okay.
And then a 12-inch shell goes about 1,200 feet into the air, and then it'll break about 100 feet wide. And what is inside of those is little balls, little round balls of pyrotechnic material, different metals that burn different colors.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we see as it breaks in the sky.
Wow.
And those balls ignite as soon as that shell bursts. It ignites those balls, and then as it's coming out, that's what we see as a firework.
Wow. Different colors and chemicals and things. That
Sometimes explosions, crackles, flashes.
Right. Yes, I love that how they make things. What's inside these is so fascinating.
Yeah, right.
You know, the chemistry involved in a firework is insane.
Yeah, the Chinese have it down pretty good.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is that where they come from?
Yeah, those all come from. All of our fireworks come from China. Yeah, from. I can't remember the name of the company, but we buy them. In China, they have cities where that's all they do is make fireworks.
Get out.
That's all they do.
Wow.
And so, I guess if America quit doing fireworks, China would go bankrupt.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
These firework cities. Who'd have thunk? See all the stuff you're learning today? This is incredible. Because I always thought they looked like rockets. And, I figured, we had firework factories all over the place because you see roadside stands. But yeah.
Most of that all comes from China.
Ah, interesting.
There are companies in America that make fireworks. Zambelli, Grucci. There are some of the big ones on the East Coast. And anyways, yeah, it's a fun hobby.
So it's a hobby for you then?
Yeah, it's not a full-time business for me. Although I do shows all year long. Weddings, all kinds of stuff. Company parties. All kinds of things.
That is a fun hobby, blowing things up.
It is, legally.
And pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Making things pretty.
Almost everybody likes fireworks.
Yeah.
Especially on the 4th of July.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's not the 4th of July without fireworks.
That's right.
why we always worry so much when we're in such a drought and under such fire restrictions. And we're like, please rain, please rain.
Well, we have a school every year that we go to, like a refresher course. I've been doing it long enough now that I instruct other people how to shoot fireworks. And then there are, of course, all kinds of rules we have to follow. The fire department is on top of it. You know, they have the final word as to whether or not we're going to have fireworks.
Right.
But where we shoot in Cottonwood, it's all dirt and a slag pile. There's nothing to burn out there. So even though it's hot and dry, it's pretty safe.
Absolutely.
And we have lots of firemen around the area while we're shooting. So if anything happened, they'd be on it right away.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen it with all the different fire engines around and the crews around, and everybody's at the ready.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, at the ready.
Yeah.
So what happens? You know, we watch the fireworks displays. Occasionally, one explodes a little lower.
That's called a low break.
A low break.
And it's just a malfunction in the building of the firework.
Oh.
Sometimes we have low breaks, which is a shell comes out of the gun, maybe goes 20 feet and
yeah.
And then we have what's called a flower pot, which is a shell that detonates in the gun.
Ooh.
And the firework shoots out, hopefully. And then you have a dud, which will go all the way up and not break and come all the way down. Usually when they hit the ground, they explode and then they go off. But the company that we use, I want to say it's Ledoux, but I'm not sure. The quality of their fireworks is very good. And we hardly have, once in a great while, we'll have a low break. And for those of you who've seen our show in the past, in the middle of the show, we always have a huge fireball up on the slag pile. And what that is when we shoot fireworks electrically, we have to trim off the end of the fuse. And because it's pyrotechnic material, we can't throw it away. We have to burn it to get rid of it. So all year, the company saves that up. And because Cottonwood Fire is so gracious and lets us burn it here at our show, we put it in a 55-gallon drum, and usually there's more boxes that we stack up around it. And when you light it, it's just like gunpowder, just whoo, and it makes a huge glowing mushroom cloud.
Yes, it does. I've always wondered what that was. We look at that and think, oops.
Right, people think it's an accident, and we kind of do it because of that, because people go to a fireworks show and sometimes they like to see an accident.
It's like NASCAR.
Exactly.
Yep.
Or a hockey game.
Yeah.
Go to a hockey game, you better see a fight or you didn't get your money's worth. So we mock an accident. And so, yeah, and people, you know, you can hear the crowd, ooh.
Oh, you stinkers.
Yeah, we're safe about it.
That's funny. See what goes on behind the scenes that you didn't know about? that fireball mushroom cloud on the slag pile, I've always wondered. Everybody goes, ooh, gosh, something went really wrong there.
Right.
And then, okay. So remember the lingo. We have low breaks.
Yep, flower pots.
Flower pots, duds. Okay.
And mushroom clouds.
Neat. And the firemen are all sitting there going, ooh.
Yeah, they love it too. They do.
Bet. Who doesn't?
I know.
I mean, you know, that's part of the 4th of July, really. And it's interesting because, you know, in Arizona, it's not legal in most places to set off fireworks as a private citizen.
Right.
So we save up all our need to see things explode and burn for the 4th of July for you to do it for us.
And we're hoping that because we do a professional show that people won't light their own fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, if people would treat fireworks with respect, we'd have a lot less accidents.
My gosh, yes. Yeah. We do. And most of them are with sparklers, I hear. Sparklers and little kids.
Yeah, they burn. The wire ones can leave a nasty burn.
2,000 degrees, the fire marshal told me the other day. That's something. So there you go. Be careful. You shouldn't be lighting any anyway. But call your friends over in Massachusetts and say, hey, watch the kids in the sparklers.
That's right. That's right.
Dave, you're amazing. Thank you for being here. I've seen the last 8 shows, and this is coming up on the 19th. How many years have you done this one?
29 years.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I've gotten to do a lot of very special shows. I got to do the Super Bowl when it was here with Patriots and Seahawks.
Wow.
And I'm a Seahawks fan, so it was extra special for me. But yeah, I do indoor and outdoor fireworks. I've done everything from Cottonwood to Disney, rock concerts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
We're so not worthy.
Oh, yes, you are. You know what? It's just fun. It really is. I'm very lucky to have gotten into the business when I did.
Neat.
And I'm an instructor, you know. I've been there long enough. They trust me to teach other people to blow their heads off. And,
right.
But it's been a lot of fun. I've got to meet a lot of interesting people.
Super.
And
That's awesome.
I love to hear the crowd roar at the end of the night because it's hot all day out there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it makes it all worthwhile.
That all worthwhile. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here
for having
today.
me. Yeah.
Super. Dave Pollock, the lead pyrotechnician for Cottonwood's fireworks display. Take a good look at this again. This is amazing. We'll be right back with more of the experience, so don't go away.
A1 Supreme Moving is your Verde Valley hometown movers. Trust your valuables to a family-owned and operated company with 31 years of moving experience. A1 Supreme Moving offers packing services. Fully licensed and bonded, your belongings are insured at full replacement value. Ask about teacher and vet discounts, as well as redecorating and holiday prep services. A1 Supreme Moving has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. For Supreme service, call A1 Supreme Moving at 634-0963.
We Organize You serves the entire Quad City area and the Verde Valley with custom cabinetry, including kitchen, garage, laundry, custom home office, and closet systems. Stop by their showroom in Chino Valley to see how they can make your home more convenient and valuable. It's time to get reorganized with We Organize You. For more information, go to weorganizearizona.com. That's weorganizearizona.com.
welcome back to the Verde Valley Experience. We are now here at the Cottonwood Rec Center outdoor pool, courtesy of our sponsors at Cat and Verde Lakes. We're here with the Aquatics Coordinator Bryce Schauwecker. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Absolutely. So swim season is full on right now.
It is. Oh yeah.
You know, it's plenty warm enough. The pool looks gorgeous.
Thank
as
you.
Usual. You've got so much going on at this pool. Let's start out with swim lessons, because you know, if you've got a little kid, the most important thing you can do is teach them how to swim.
Absolutely. So we are already in the middle of our swim lessons here at the Rec Center. We have 2 sessions left. Sign-ups for our 3rd session is June 28th, and for the 4th session it is July 12th. We offer swim lessons ages 3 to 15, and as well as 4 different levels, so children can progressively get better throughout the summer as they learn to swim here.
Oh, nice. So if you've got different levels, then say someone is someone or has someone in their family that maybe isn't a proficient swimmer, could they jump in on one of the classes that is more advanced?
I mean, they could. And then our lifeguards and our swim instructors are trained to kind of watch and see what skills that child has and be able to determine what level we can put him into.
Excellent. See, there you go. Trained lifeguards. You gotta love that.
Oh yeah.
Now, what are some other things we should be thinking about? We're out at the pool. It's gorgeous. We've got to keep an eye on the kids. We've got to keep an eye on ourselves, on our skin. What are some of the things you suggest while we're out here?
So the biggest things with pool safety is, you know, everyone's here to have fun, but at the same time, parents really need to be making sure that they're watching their children as well, especially those little ones around any body of water. You know, children are so curious about, you know, water and it's fun, but, you know, we don't want them to fall in accidentally. Another thing is making sure that, you know, we're here while the lifeguards are on duty. You know, our lifeguards are here to keep us safe, make sure that, you know, no accidents happen. And patrons can really help out with that too by making sure that they're following the rules of the pool.
No running. That's the one I remember. No running. That's what you hear the most. No running!
Yeah.
And of course, sunscreen, always.
Yes.
Waterproof sunscreen.
Yep.
Super important.
Sunglasses, hats, you know, clothing with SPF protection, anything like that, because we are at a higher altitude and that sun can be pretty brutal sometimes.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And of course, stay hydrated. It doesn't happen through osmosis. Swimming in the pool, it doesn't soak up, it actually soaks out.
Yeah, bring plenty of water, make sure you're staying in the shade if you can, cooling off, or even drinking like Gatorade or anything with electrolytes to get that back in your system.
Sure, a little salt. A little salt helps you out because you are sweating even though you're swimming and you're in the pool. It's still 100 and something degrees outside, you know, so there you go. Awesome. Now you have some exciting activities that go on during the summer as well surrounding movies. You have movies in the park and you have movies at the pool. So tell us where we're at on that.
So we offer dive-in movies here at our outdoor pool. It happens every 2nd Saturday of the month, so it's going to be in July and August. We have Coco playing in July, and we have Wonder playing in August. Admission is free, so anyone can come, and we do offer snacks at our snack stand during that time. And then with movies at the park, it's at our Old Town Activities Park, and it is the 4th Saturday of every month, so that'll be July and August as well.
Excellent. So that's fun. Who would have thunk the dive-in movie? I mean, that's fun.
Right.
You know, you get to swim and watch a movie. That's unusual. It's great that you guys came up with that. And of course, movies in the park. You know, what great fun. And free. That's unbelievable that they're free. How do you do that? That's incredible.
Well, we have a great sponsor, Jennifer Griffin from State Farm, who helps provide the movies for our park, and then our Parks and Recreation team that helps put it on.
Nice. Super. And you know, it's great. It's a great evening with the family. Of course, the kids are going to get all tired out. That's going to be awesome. They're going to come home and sleep. It's at nighttime, so you don't have to worry about getting sunburned, which, as you know, fair as I am, I love that. So that's just great stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you're the Aquatics Coordinator. What does that mean?
So I oversee both facilities here at Cottonwood. So we have our indoor pool and we have our outdoor pool. I help with all the swim lessons, putting together scheduling, training our swim instructors, and training our lifeguards as well, so that they're ready to go for the entire year.
Excellent. What's your favorite part of the job?
My favorite part would be just being able to get in the water myself, especially with it being warmer out. That pool is amazing to get into.
I bet. What's the temperature of the pool, do you know?
The temperature here is 82 degrees.
82 degrees! That's my favorite pool temperature. Any colder than that, I'm like,
yeah.
But 80, thank you. Thank you. That's
You're welcome.
I would have recommended that. I would have written that on the comment card. Please make it 82 degrees. That's super. What are the hours of the pool if we want to come and swim?
Yeah, so we have a couple different programs that go throughout the day. We have in the mornings our adult lap swim time, along with our adult water aerobics that is from 11 to 12:30.
Fun.
Open swim for all ages is from 12:30 to 4 during the week, and then we open it back up again in the evening for adult lap swim from 5 to 6.
Super.
Yeah.
Adult lap swim from 5 to 6, or before or after dinner, depending. You can get your swim on.
Yeah.
That's great. So there's lots of opportunities for the entire family to come and enjoy here. Of course, there's a fee for coming into the rec center to use the pool. Now, if you do one of the dive-in movies or the park movies, there's no charge for those. That's really wonderful. If you want to learn about swim lessons, what should they do? Should they call the rec center directly? Check out the website?
So you'll want to call the rec center. Our front desk has all the information about our swim lessons, or they can call my phone number directly as well, which you can find on our Cottonwood website, and give me a call if you have any questions.
Well, great. That's fantastic. And you have been here, you're relatively new to the Cottonwood Rec Center.
I am. I've been here since November, so it's been officially 6 months, and it's been an amazing 6 months.
That's wonderful. We're glad you're here for sure. You're awesome.
Thank you.
So, cool. So check out the Cottonwood Rec Center. It's amazing upon itself, but in the summer, the outdoor pool's open. Of course, there's the indoor pool. If you're interested in swim lessons, if you want to know more about the dive-in movies or the movies in the park, check out the website, cottonwoodaz.gov. You know, great stuff there. Check out the rec center. Give Bryce a call. Everything you need to know. Thank you for joining us. I've got to go put on more sunscreen now. But we'll be right back with more of the Verde Valley Experience, so don't go away.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride!
1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe into your highest mind, constant constellation, the obstruction of time. She can show you everything, the Mother Earth, the Heaven Queen. But it is inside your heart you will learn to sing. They were like caged butterflies. Inside their shells they thought they died. And the acid rain, the roaring waves, their broken bones and tiny caves, and then they broke free and then they flew away. Infinite poetry, lightning quick symphony. When our souls met, they said, finally a brink of an eye. The talk of the times. Today you forgot everything inside your mind. You forgot everything inside your mind. And blessed are the human hearts and the sycamores, the universe. And my eyes are bright, your eyes are bright, you're learning how to break till you're alright, so you can see the light. Infinite poetry, lightning book symphony. When our souls met, they said, finally a blink of an eye, the talk of the times. Today you forgot everything inside your mind, and they were like caged butterflies. Inside their shells, they thought they'd die. And the acid rain, the roaring waves, the broken bones in tiny caves, and then they broke free, and then they flew away. They flew away to brighter days, to brighter days. They flew away, they flew away. They flew away, they flew to brighter days, to brighter days. And I've changed and you've changed, and they looked around and saw your face, and they said that you changed, that you changed, that you changed, that you changed. Oh, they flew away. They flew away.
Wow, that was awesome. I loved that. What a great sound. This is Allison Eckold, everyone, and Molly Schiavone. Thank you, ladies, for being here. What a great sound.
Thank you.
You guys have such a great sound. That was so groovy and jazzy. I loved it. That was amazing. And the sounds that you create out of that box, Molly, is super impressive. It sounds like two people. That's great. And your voice is so wonderful. Oh my gosh, Allison, that's great. How long have you two been playing together?
For about a year off and on.
Right.
Yeah, our first gig together was a bluegrass gig. We played a bluegrass wedding, and we had about 4 days to prepare, and Molly just kind of cranked out the banjo within like 4 days. She learned like 20 songs, and yeah, that's how I knew we were like a good collaborative team, you know?
Here, gosh, wow, another one I'm not worthy for. Didn't play a banjo. Fusion in 4 days.
Right.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Now, did you write that one out?
I did, yes. I wrote it in college, my senior year of college.
Wow.
Yeah. It's on my album When the Sea Spoke, and that's available on Bandcamp, and I think it's on the screen.
Absolutely. We have that. We have that.
Good.
It's a beautiful album.
Thank you.
I like that I was able to listen to some of it online today.
Okay, thank you.
It's just so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where did you think you came up with your style?
My style. Well, of course, I had a lot of musical influences growing up. I listened to a lot of jazz and folk, and so I blended the two. And when I was writing the album, it was during a time of a lot of like political turmoil, and so I think I was using that energy to create the songs and to create the poetry.
When have we not had political turmoil?
Who knows?
But it's wonderful that you were able to channel that into your music, and the CD is amazing.
Thank
and
you
also
very
have
much.
a website, AllisonLinda.bandcamp.com, I think.
Yes, it's like the album, where the album is. Yes.
Yeah,
and you can find different like social media links and stuff through there.
Which is wonderful. Do you guys play about town?
Yes. Yes, sometimes. Yes.
Where have you played?
I play at Corner Table. I actually play on the 22nd, which I think is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Friday the 22nd?
Yeah, Friday the 22nd from 6 to 9, and it's in the Village of Oak Creek.
Okay, great. Do you have any gigs scheduled after that?
Then I have a gig at Pillsbury Winery July 17th.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. We're so fortunate to have the wineries and the venues that we have now. It wasn't so, say, 10 years ago. Now it's almost a musician's paradise. You can always find some place to play, and there's always live music to be had. It's really just the best.
Yeah, it is. So ripe with inspiration.
How long did it take you to get your album together?
It
usually takes a while.
About
so I always
4
ask.
years.
Hey, that's not long, actually.
Well, you always have the most amount of time to write your first album. That's what they say. Yeah, and then the second one, people are like, when are you doing that? When are you coming out with that?
Well, I'm busy. I'm busy playing.
Yeah.
Which is great. Okay. Very good. Very good. Did you start at a young age?
I did. Yeah, I've always sang, and I started guitar around 10 years old. So
very good.
Yeah.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
That's a good age. Now, I know between the two of you, you play about 20 different musical instruments.
An approximation, but probably true.
Yes. Did you start that young too, Molly?
I've been singing for just about my whole life, and I started playing piano when I was about 10 or 11. Yeah, and then slowly cycling things in. Percussion was actually next. My dad was a drummer, so it seemed like I didn't really have to learn. I just kind of picked it up.
Sure, in the blood. Music is usually in the blood.
Yeah.
You either have it or you don't. You know, learning that when it's not in you is challenging. So you can usually see when it's pouring out of somebody's DNA, as it is with you ladies, which is really quite wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Thank you.
Now.
Thank you.
You've got, how many songs do you think you've written? I mean, most people go, oh God,
Probably
I got a drawer full of them.
Yeah, probably over 50.
Nice, very nice. So you have a couple of albums already in the can, waiting to be explored.
Yes, they just have to be recorded.
You just have to get into the production studio.
Exactly.
There you go. But I'm sensing maybe a double album coming out soon. Ooh, have to get you into the production studio for sure.
Right.
When you play a gig such as the one coming up at Pillsbury, do you have your CDs available, or do they need to, you do?
Yeah, I sell them there.
Excellent. That's good to have. And all the songs on there, are they kind of the same genre, would you say, or do you mix it up a little bit?
Yeah. I think the first song, which is the one I just sang, is more of a jazz feel, but then it goes more into the deep folk kind of wells of emotion, and then it kind of comes out into a jazz kind of celebratory bossa nova feel.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the album.
Love that.
It's kind of like this.
Well, that's wonderful. Folk is so popular now. It's a wonderful resurgence of folk music, which is truly, everybody loves folk music. It's beautiful. It's like vanilla ice cream. It's wonderful. Everybody loves it. It speaks to everyone. You can listen to it all the time. It sounds wonderful. I was so sorry that it got pushed to the wayside there for a number of years, say in the 80s and the early 90s. We kind of lost it. But I'm noticing a resurgence of folk music, which is so great. And a resurgence of, manual percussion, which is way too fun. Because then you can do it anywhere. And when it sounds like that, I mean, come on, who needs a drum set?
Right.
That's fantastic. So it's wonderful to have you on the show. What do you see next coming for yourselves over the next year? What are your plans?
I see a lot of collaborations. Yeah, I see using music as a tool for healing.
Nice.
Too. Yeah.
It is. It's very healing.
Yes.
Yep.
So
it is.
focusing
Scientifically documented. Actually, even plants. You can see it in plants too. Of course, mine are croaking. I must have a bad voice. It's not as good as yours. I know. It's not as nice as yours.
Talk to
I'm sitting over there going, "Oh, I'm never singing again."
Don't say that.
Listening to you.
We want the opposite.
Oh, it's what I know. But
we want to inspire others.
I want to sing like you. I really do.
It's just practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
Of course, it was practice, and that in your DNA. Helps.
Maybe. We don't know.
I have my father's guitar that he bought when he was a teenager and never played.
Oh, really?
And I said, can I have that? He's like, sure, I've never played it. Good luck. Have better fun with it than I did. And I love it. I treasure it. Do I play it? It looks really great on my wall. One of those things.
Maybe that'll change.
Maybe that'll change someday when I have a little time. You never know. Music does take time. It's your life.
It does.
It's not a hobby.
No,
music is not a hobby, right? It is. You are music.
That's right.
And that's where you get that wonderful creativity that creates this sound that you have, because it is coming from you, because it is you, versus I'm going to do this thing and make, you can really always tell when you get really good quality musicians and that comes out and you go, oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. So if we want to order, in case we don't make your gig at Pillsbury or we don't manage to catch you, we can order a CD through the website?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. AllisonLinda.bandcamp.com.
Exactly.
Fabulous, of course. And on social media, we can find you and find out where you're playing, because you do a really good job of letting us know that through social media.
I try.
Yeah. Notice I'm like giving you the eye. Like, you do a really good job.
Yes,
wink,
I do.
wink.
Yes.
I do that to all the musicians. I really do.
Yeah.
So we will check you out. Tell us again the date of the one coming up at Pillsbury.
It's the 17th of July.
The 17th of July. What time to what time?
It will be from around 3 to 6.
Okay. Great. Wow, 3-hour gig. You go, girls. Will you be there, Molly?
I will totally be there showing
Rock
support
on.
in the audience.
Excellent.
Raising the roof, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fabulous. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here.
Thank
the
you.
name of that first song?
Infinite.
Infinite. What's the name of the second song that you're going to do?
Northwoods. And it hasn't been recorded yet. So this is its first debut.
Wow.
Actually.
I love it when we hear something for the first time ever, right now on the Verde Valley Experience live. It's amazing. Allison Eckholt, Molly Schiavone. Woo! The crowd goes wild. Thank you very much.
Thanks
I look
so
forward
much.
to seeing you playing about. Absolutely. I love it. Beautiful. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the Verde Valley Experience. Really appreciate you. Happy summer. Have an amazing and safe 4th of July. You can check us out on our YouTube page. You can check us out on our Facebook page. You can check us out on our website. Definitely check us out, and we'll see you again next time.
He's got the medicine, he's got the medicine calling. 'Cause love will always find its way again now. He's got the medicine calling now. That one.
Hi, this is Greg at Verde Solar Power. You know, Arizona has lots of clean, renewable sunshine, and we want to help you take advantage of it with our quality solar installations, and we offer to beat any written offer on a residential solar electric system. So bring us your electric bill and let us show you how solar power will save you money. We're located conveniently here in the Verde Valley and are dedicated to helping the valley go solar. So remember, the energy solution comes up every morning.